At Home Team Properties, there's nothing we won't do for our clients.
More coffee? Oh, thanks, Sam.
Rob, your eggs are delicious.
Oh, thanks. I use that new seasoning you like.
Good luck on your math test this afternoon.
Thanks for helping me study.
Have a good day.
We're not your average real estate team. Whether you're buying or selling your home, our priority is taking care of you. We make the process simple and keep you updated every step of the way. Plus, as full-time realtors with 32 years of experience combined, we have the tools to get your home sold fast. So please, let us know what we can do for you.
Visit our website at www.4u or give us a call 821-6051.
And when you think of real estate, think of the Home Team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the freshman Owen Valley action tonight against Greencastle. Let's see, we had a few games here last night. It seems to be a kind of nightly occurrence here for us. Last night we watched the JV teams play, and the varsity team have a good showing last night against Brown County. So, what you were here doing the call last night? What'd you think of that?
I was really impressed with the way our guys played. Brown County has struggled. That was obvious from the record, and they just haven't played a whole lot. Take that for however you want to take it, but I was really impressed with both the JV team and the varsity team, the way they took care of business, the way they shared the basketball, the way they got everybody involved. You could see, it's always a good sign when you can look over the bench and see all the guys on the bench are into the game and they're happy and they're cheering for their teammates that are scoring and doing well. So in that regard, I thought that was awesome. I'm hoping we see a good game tonight here with the freshmen. I've not gotten a chance to see these guys play yet. I'm really excited for it because I got all these kids in class. Yeah, every one of these kids on this roster except one in class right now. So excited to see him play. I've talked to him during class today and said, hey, you better show me something tonight so I don't have anything bad to say about you. and they all assured me that they were going to get a win. So hopefully that's the case.
Well, I too haven't had a chance to see them play as a team yet. A couple of them are playing up on the JV teams to get some quality minutes there, so I've had a chance to see that, which is fun. We'll get ready to start here on the starting lineups.
See these guys play yet.
A quick reminder of the Owen Valley stream here. We got all these kids Coach Chad Smith, and I'm Adam Goss doing the talk through tonight, and we'll do some starting lineups here and get back with you here shortly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Owen Valley High School Principal Robert Boltinghouse, Vice Principals George Jennings and Ashley Wilcoxon, and Athletic Director Brad Green, welcome to tonight's contest between your Owen Valley Patriots and the Greencastle Tiger Cubs. Home fans, please use the North Gym entrance and hallway restrooms, and visitors, please use the South Gym entrance and hallway restrooms. Social distancing is being observed. Please adorn your face coverings. Please be aware that the Owen Valley campus is tobacco-free, and therefore all use of tobacco is prohibited. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA events. Your cooperation is appreciated. ATI is proud to be an official athletic training provider at Owen Valley High School. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Tiger Cubs from Greencastle. At guard, at number 12, a 5'8" sophomore, Carson Taylor. At guard, number 22, a 6-foot sophomore, Boyd Inslee. At forward, number 30, a 5'10" freshman, Drew Hutchison. At forward, number 44, a 6-foot sophomore, Brighton Bogus. And at forward, number 52, a 6-foot freshman, Jackson Bias. The Tiger Cubs are coached by Ben Wells. And now for your Owen Valley Patriots. At guard, number 3 of 5'4" freshman, Caden Hamilton. At guard, number 11 of 5'8" freshman, Caden Johnson. At forward, number 22 of 5'11" freshman, Caleb Beachford. freshman Dayton Line. And at forward number 30, a 5'10 freshman Joey Ross. The Patriots are coached by Nathan Mack.
An eventful start to the game there.
Having a little trouble getting rolling here.
Yeah, we're having a little trouble getting the thing in play. We'll get an out of bounds play going here. We'll see what happens. Looks like the Greencastle Tiger Cubs are opening up in a 2-3 zone.
Gonzer for the three-point attempt. Comes up a little short there.
Patriots starting off man-to-man. Well, it appears that Greencastle's got a size advantage down there on the block with number 44. Got Dayton Line guarding him, and he comes up with a steal. Giving up a little bit of inches and pounds there in that matchup, but we'll see if Greencastle looks to try to get it inside there. Actually, Greencastle got a couple good-sized guys.
Don't seem to be packing it down low at the moment.
Nope, they're not even really looking. Which has a little bit to do with the pretty good ball pressure that our guards are putting out there on them. Gonzer and Hamilton, especially there in that position, were putting some pretty good pressure out there. So hard to look inside there at those guys when you're worried about turning it over and that kind of thing. So that's good to see.
Gonzer forced a turnover there on that one.
So far, we've taken 2 threes in our last couple possessions. We've shot 3-point shots against this zone. I'd like to see what happens if we can get the ball inside against it, or maybe get some penetration against it. I know Coach Mack's saying that right now to him.
That first foul of the game goes on Taylor for Greencastle, and on Valley managed to get a 3-pointer out of that.
And jumped right into pressure. As soon as we scored there, we jumped into a press. So looks like that was our plan all along, was to get into our press off a made bucket. It's a great time to do it. Oh, there's another turnover.
Uncontested layup for Bixler.
We're going to jump right back into pressure again. Man-to-man pressure, it looks like.
Didn't see a lot of that full court pressure last night, did we?
No, we didn't. Brown County had some pretty good quickness, and so I think we were not wanting to test it very much.
Looks like Dayton Line's going to pick up the foul there on that play.
Well, all these games are quiet, but this one seems exceptionally quiet compared to what we were at last night. I mean, there's never very many fans, but there was another steal by Bixler. That's 2 in the last couple possessions.
that's one fly from the top of the key. Okay.
And able to get right back into our pressure again. Good patience there by Dayton Line. He didn't force the action there because he didn't really have numbers. Decent inside out look too. You always want to shoot those off inside out, so it's a good shot.
Gonzo's going to pick up the foul on that. A little too much body contact, looks like.
Yeah, I think it was a little. He didn't use his hands, but if the ball handler hadn't been knocked off balance, I think he probably would have got away with that.
You got a foul on the shot here, looks like. That foul's going to be on Gonzo as well.
Well, good start here. 8-0 run to start the game.
That'll put Boyd Inslee in the line here, shooting a pair.
See if Coach Mack decides to really push the ball up the floor here off this free throw and maybe try to get something before they get set up in that zone. It's going to be a dead ball situation. Nice pass fake there by Gonzer, shift the defense.
So far, it looks like the Greencastle zone's getting what they want, a lot of outside shots.
Yes, exactly. Now, unfortunately for them, we've been able to turn them over and get our points that way. Although we've knocked down a couple threes, but we've shot several. Can't make that your only source of offense.
Well, that foul there on Greencastle is going to put Gonzer to the line.
Get some points at the free throw line will help.
Looks like Inslee's going to pick up that foul. I think that's his first.
Greencastle was not deep. There's only two bodies over there on that bench, so any foul trouble could really hurt him.
Did Gonzer hit that first three-pointer too? Does he have two?
Yeah, Dayton Line hit a three, and Gonzer hit a second three. And now a couple free throws for Gonzer, so he's got 5 to 10 points.
So we got a substitution on Greencastle's side. Number 24, Joel Hammond's checking in. Looks like he's going to replace one of the big guys, Bogus.
Man pressure again. Good job there by Hamilton of just putting pressure on. He's not even looking up the court because he's worried about Hamilton. Oh, that was good. Good patience.
Oh, nice offensive rebound.
Ooh, get in there.
Bixler misses on the putback, but he got fouled, so he'll go to the line for a pair. Fouls on 52, that's Bias.
That's an offensive rebound for Bixler, and he's forced 2 turnovers, got a couple steals down here. He's pretty active.
And makes the first free throw.
Second one's the key here. If you can make this, gives you a chance to get into your press again.
There you go.
Yep, that's what we're going to do. And again, giving him fits.
No possession will stay with Greencastle here on the jump ball. Yeah, Coach Mack was telling me we're a little short on personnel tonight as well. We've got a situation where we're saving some quarters for Robertson because he's been playing a lot of JV minutes.
Right.
And then we've got a kid in quarantine and another kid who had a shoulder surgery is out for the year. So.
Right, I have him in class as well. Oh man, Bixler with his third steal.
There we go.
Third
See if he
steal
can
in the
convert.
quarter. And he's playing in the post. And he's got 3 steals. That's great. And converted twice.
4 quick points for Bixler.
Oh, just missed that one. And a steal by Joey Ross. Going to take the last shot here. 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Always good when you can execute something at the end of the quarter. It always makes you mad when you don't.
Well,
those are the times when it takes your full concentration, you know.
Looks like he got a little excited, moved his feet, little happy feet going there.
7 seconds to go here. Maybe we can come up with it again. Oh, he had a lot more time than that.
May could have got a shot off there again if he'd have picked that up cleanly.
I've said this for years and years and years. It's always more time than what you think it is. Always
sure.
a lot more time than what you think it is. It can be 3.5 seconds on the clock, and you think, "Oh man, I got time to catch it, dribble one time, and then I got to heave it." You can literally get 3/4 of the way down the court in that time. So.
Well, a quick word from our sponsors. This one's from State Farm. Buckle up with State Farm and get into auto insurance in Spencer, Indiana that fits your need. You've got plenty of options, from collision and comprehensive to rental and rideshare. If you need more than an auto policy for the family, we provide car insurance coverage for new drivers, business travelers, collectors, and more.
Well, I think a big story in the first quarter has been the number of steals that we've been able to get. When you can get 5 or 6 steals in a quarter and convert several of them into points, you're going to get off to a good start. 14-0. That's a great start for us. And it enables you to get runouts and layups, which enables you to get into your press again. It's those missed shots and turnovers that doesn't give you a chance to get into your press. So.
Well, this is sort of a rematch of sorts. Back at the beginning of the season, looks like the second game of the season, we played Greencastle and picked up a win, 47-26. Since then, I don't know for sure, but Greencastle hasn't played a lot of games. Their record right now is 0-3, so maybe they've had some trouble with scheduling or maybe some quarantine or something. I'm not really sure.
Right, there's a lot of that going around. I mean, like Brown County last night, it only played 5 games total, so it could be all kinds of things in this season.
For sure.
And we got new guys into the game for us. There's Derek Atkinson and Mason Walls into the game. Jaden Douglas as well. I got big Mason Walls in class as well. Had him in class a couple times this year. Great kid and good size. Plenty of size to guard these Greencastle bigs they've got out there. Another steal. There's Douglas. And it looks like he's going to call off the press now. 16-0. Understandable. But it doesn't mean you can't play good half-court pressure defense. Offensive foul.
Yeah, it looked like he was sort of driving his shoulder in there pretty hard.
He lowered it and tried to move Big Mason and didn't really get the job done. I thought maybe the call might go against Mason, but he had the chicken wing out, so it was an obvious call.
So that's the second foul on Bias. Well, he'll go to the bench here for a little while to get a breather and try to save some time without picking up another foul.
Man-to-man defense here by Greencastle now. Now I'm interested to see what kind of offense we run. Oh.
What a foul on the three-point shot.
Well, there you go. We needed him to come out of the zone and go to man-to-man so Joey could knock down a 3.
There we go.
And go into the line with a chance to get another one.
That rare coveted 4-point play here.
Oh, shoot. He's got a nice looking stroke, Joey does. He's got a nice looking smooth stroke. And comes up with another steal. That's his second steal.
Hamilton lets one fly, no good.
Not happy. It's his second miss. You can tell he's expecting to make those. Nice little curl cut there by number 12. That's really the first time I've seen Greencastle run some good off-ball action. They've been so worried about taking care of the ball and not turning it over with the pressure that we put on them. They've been having trouble running their stuff with that possession. You got a good off-the-ball screen and a good hard cut and got him open. So they're on the board.
On the board with the first free throw for Taylor. That last foul was on Walls for the Patriots.
Oh, gave up the offensive rebound. Shoot.
There you go. Hutchison muscles his way in there for the layup.
Good pass there by Atkinson. Unfortunately, they called the foul on the pass. We weren't able to get the layup.
Well, that's the second foul on Inslee, one of their starters. Let's see if they make an adjustment on that.
Ooh, nice little turnaround there by Atkinson in the lane. Obviously, the younger brother of Stephen Atkinson. Looks like he's going to have really good size, just like his brother.
Looks a lot like Stephen.
Yeah, he does look a lot like Stephen. He's just left-handed, though. So, plays a lot different.
Looks like Bias is going to come back in for the Tiger Cubs. Playing with those two fouls.
Hey, we got too many.
Almost a situation there with 6 guys on the floor, but they Man, Nason was working hard to get that offensive rebound. That's 2 pretty good-sized lads down there pushing on each other.
They've got a foul by Atkinson on the.
Got caught behind.
Tried to reach around and swat that one away.
When they've got the 2 bigs on the floor at the same time, 52 and 44, when they're both out there together, we're going to have one guy that's kind of in a mismatch, just size and strength-wise. We got Mason Walls out there who's almost as big as either one of those guys, but then that leaves Joey or Derek to guard one of the other bigs. So they can't get caught behind. They got to get around and front those guys.
So Davis Hutton checks in for the Patriots. I think that's Joel Hammond. I saw check in on the Tiger Cubs side.
It's man-to-man offense here for Patriots. Good look. Good look by Caden. They just got just enough of a hand on it to keep it from getting to him clean. Woo! Not sure.
3-pointer for Bogus.
Not sure you flash the 3 sign when the score's 21-6, but kids will be kids, I guess. A little weave action from the Patriots here. Nice release there by Atkinson off the assist from Hamilton.
A couple of younger brothers for some varsity
a couple
players.
of younger brothers for some varsity players. I thought Stephen was awesome last night. I mean, let's just be honest. He was great. Triple-double.
What did he end up with points-wise?
21 points. I'm not sure what his rebounds and assists were, but Coach Neal told me this morning that it was a triple-double.
It's a triple-double.
So, really good performance by him, and Zach Hamilton as well. I thought he played great.
I agree.
Oh, great look. Oh,
Couldn't
he
quite
just-
get the handle on it.
He just couldn't quite rein it in, and he almost made it anyway.
He's going to get another shot maybe here.
There we go.
Oh!
Oh, the big Mason.
Unfriendly roll. Working hard underneath there. They'll like to see that.
Grab it there. Rebound for Davis Hutton. He's one of my fishing team guys.
I heard you talking last night. There are quite a few.
You got a bunch of them.
On the fishing team.
Yeah, we're up to 33 kids now on the bass fishing team. Yeah,
Okay.
almost as big as the football team.
So it looks like Bogus is going to pick up a foul there. That'll put
Davis
Hutton.
on the line.
Yeah, Davis Hutton on the line.
There we go.
If I'm reading these stats right, those are the first points for Hutton this season. So congrats
good
for
for
getting
him.
in the stat column there.
Good for him. Under a minute to go here. Really nice to finish. Oh. Turned the corner on him. That's tough.
Hutton picks up that foul.
Davis giving up about 100 pounds to that kid.
That'll put Bogus on the line here to try to convert a three-point play. We're going to need a few more of those, I think.
Yeah. Keep working, Mason. There you go. Kept that ball alive and came up with it. Oh, really good look. Really was. Just too much heat. Too much heat.
So Drew Hutchison, one of the starters, back in for Tiger Cubs for the last 38 seconds to go in the first half.
You'd like to get a stop right here, get the ball back, have a chance to score. Play good defense like we have been. I think we can. I'm not sure they can hold it that long and take one shot.
Not with the pressure we've been showing so far.
Oh, the smallest guy on the floor comes up with a rebound. Get off the floor just a little bit there.
We don't need a three here, but
Okay, we're running a set. And it was a great little down screen pin, cross screen. There he is.
Oh,
Led
nice
him
feed
perfectly.
to
Oh, Douglas,
All right.
right place, right time for the offensive rebound. That was good execution there by the Patriots. It really was. He called a set. They got the down screen, led into a cross screen, got Davis on that curl cut. It was perfect. Just couldn't come up with it. But
fortunately, Douglas
right,
was able
Johnny
to
on the
pick it up.
spot. Douglas got the rebound, put it in. That was great. good ball pressure early.
That's why I just told them I wish they would have.
Well, welcome back, folks. A couple quick stat recap here from the first half. On the Greencastle side, looks like we've got Taylor with 1, Hutchison with 2, and one of the big men, Bogus, has got 5 to lead their team. For the Patriots, we've got 2 players with 5 points, both Gonzer and Atkinson. Line with 3. Bixler's got 6 actually. He's leading all scorers at the moment. Douglas with 4 and Hutton with 1.
Got some balance there. Got a lot of guys involved. We made some 3-point shots. We didn't shoot a great percentage, 38% from the floor. They were zoning for the first quarter. Then when they got down big, they switched to man-to-man. And, that's what you have to do. And we were able to run some stuff then, which was kind of fun to see us executing some set plays and things like that. We had some really nice looks to Mason Walls down on the block. I like how he's played in there on those big guys. Really, everybody's done a pretty nice job. Probably the best thing has been our pressure defense and the number of steals that we've got.
Well, you mentioned that defense earlier, and we're holding Greencastle to just 30% from the field, and more importantly, they've only taken 10 shots.
That's huge. I mean, when you're getting, they probably have more turnovers than shots.
At this point in time, I think
for sure. I would say that looking at just our number of steals. Yeah, that's what you want for sure. That means you're doing something right on the defensive end for sure.
It's a good recipe for success. You can hold them to a few shots and a low percentage. It's pretty well guaranteed W for a lot of cases. We'll see what the second half does for us.
Yeah, as I always say, first 3 minutes of the half are key. Even when you're up big like this, if you come out flat in the first 3 minutes, then your body language can drift, and the coach is mad because you came out flat after you were up big, and there's kind of a no winner in that situation. So you want to come out and match that same intensity that we had. Looks like they're going to go back to the 2-3 zone, even though they're down big. Nice flash there by Joey across the lane. I'd like to see us execute something other than a 3 against this zone. We didn't get anything in the first half against it but 3s. It doesn't mean you got to pass them up when you're open, though. That was a good in to out. We got the ball in the paint first, and then kicked it out. So those are the ones that you like in rhythm. And I had Michael in class, and that dude can shoot. There's no doubt about it. I had him in PE and played a little bit of 3-on-3 with him in class one day, and he can shoot it. Another turnover. Great if we can get it into the paint again. And I think that's what Coach Mack was thinking as well. Get that thing into the paint.
Well, we got Bixler setting up in that high spot.
In the high post.
We want to try to get it to him.
Right, there we go. Good look by Hensley in there, and he can go in to out. I'd like to see him use his mobility to maybe try to go around when he catches it there in that high post. Because when we saw him in the open court in the first half, he had 2 steals and ran the length of the court handling the basketball. So I would think he could face up and get around a guy significantly bigger than him. We'll see if he goes to it.
The big man Bogus picks up his second foul.
It's good penetration there by Hamilton. Found Joey on the block there. Same thing. I would have liked to seen Joey face that guy up and go around him. I'm pretty sure he could get around him.
I think there's a good chance they'd probably draw a foul if they don't manage to get a good quality shot off.
Their bigs are bigger than the guys that we got in there right now. That's for sure. But they can use that to their advantage. They can face them up and use their quickness. Give him this. He's working hard defensively down there on that possession, battling with the guy. fair amount bigger than him in poundage, we'll say.
Greencastle tried to go with a sort of a lazy handoff on that last possession. They got lucky and fortunate to get the ball back.
Oh, great job by Bixler, man. He is active. He came and helped his teammate out down there on the block.
Nice. He found an open Douglas over there on the block.
Nice little double team by Bixler and Ross there, and 2 deflections before coming up with the steal. Another steal for Bixler. He's in the right place every time. Now he's just got to pull that trigger off that pass.
Maybe a little timid there.
Yeah, pull that trigger, man. You're working hard. Get a shot up there. That's a good job stepping out on that handoff. See if we can push before they get set up into their zone. Oh. No. It was pretty good action there between Hamilton and Douglas to, Hamilton might have had a shot there, but he passed it up because Douglas probably had a better shot, but just wasn't able to knock it down. There we go. Get a hand on that.
There we go.
Guess who? Got another hand on that. Bixler.
Quick outlet pass from Hamilton to find Douglas down
Good
there.
look. It's a good look through a lot of traffic there. Pretty good defense there. Solid. Just walled up, didn't foul him, forced him into something going away from the basket.
When you got that kind of size advantage, you want to be moving in towards the basket instead of trying to fade away a hook shot.
Right, and Bixler got the ball right down there on the block there and had his chance. There's Michael knocking one down.
So the
Bench is
3-pointer
fired
for
up
Hensley
over there. I like to see it.
stretches the lead 34-8.
Another rebound for Bixler.
There he is. They're taking the shot.
Got it in there. Attaboy. Sorry, the coach is coming out at me right there. This kid's worked so hard tonight. I mean, he's gotten almost double digits in steals here and very, very active. I'd like to see him be that active down on the offensive end.
That puts him at 8 points on the night. He's averaging just a little over 6. So.
Well, Greencastle's gone back to the 3 big guys on the court right now, 30, 44, and 52. So that's going to be tough for one of our guys.
Well, I think that's their first and only bucket so far this third period.
That's pretty good.
And we held them scoreless in the first as well.
Spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon.
And again, now what we're seeing right there, that's, Michael Hensley's working hard down there trying to play him man-to-man, but, Michael's a guard for sure. And really, Joey and Caleb are the only bigs that we've got in the game. And really, Joey can play on the perimeter maybe more than he can play inside for sure. So, great. Oh, man. There you go, Joey. Get it up there. Oh, man. That was a good quarter for several guys there. I mean, that was great execution. Again, we set that play up. The coach called that play, and we executed it perfectly. Shot just didn't quite go down.
I thought that three-pointer was going to fall. And one or two of those putbacks.
All the way down and out. And then Joey had a nice offensive rebound and a nice move that I thought was going in. And then Bixler again. It looks like Joey and Caleb Bixler are coming out of the game. Well-deserved rest. I guess we'll see what some of these other guys can do. And they caught us there in those last couple possessions with they had 3 big guys out there on the court. 3 good-sized guys that were all, about the size of Mason Walls. So somebody was going to be in trouble down there on the block, and just unfortunately for Michael, it was him. Got stuck trying to guard one of those guys.
Well, the story so far tonight, I think, has been some of these forced turnovers you're talking about. We've seen quite a few of those. I think there were 3 or 4 steals easily in that quarter alone.
Mm-hmm.
36-12 coming into the fourth quarter.
So you got Atkinson back in and Dayton Line back in, and Mason Walls as well. Let's see if we can continue to play like we did in that last quarter. Nice little handoff there to Atkinson. He knocked another. That's his second one of the night. Good pressure by Line right there.
Douglas is going to come back in the game and give Hamilton a rest.
Hamilton's done a nice job tonight running the show. You can tell he's the leader out there, getting us into our stuff and everything. He's made some nice passes. Had some shots just go down and out, especially that last 3 to end the quarter. But done a nice job, a lot like his brother in that regard.
Let's see, I think they have a lot of conversations
about
running the point guard at the dinner table at the Hamilton house.
I bet they do. I bet they do. There's another steal. Dayton Line this time. Go to the bucket. Yeah, he probably did there. Just got his hand on top of it.
I haven't quite figured the formula out on when referees call that and when they don't. It seems like they miss a fair number of those.
Well, usually, they always try to tell you that when the offensive player gains an advantage by doing it, which he definitely did not there. He was, 25 feet from the basket when he did it, but
it was on a crossover though.
Yeah, he probably did. Oh man.
Not going to get many better looks than that from the corner. Wide open.
Yeah, and that was just a mix-up there. Michael Hensley got caught behind the big guy down there in the post, and he just couldn't get around him to get out to the shooter.
So Bogus picks up a third foul.
Davis Hutton back in the game as well. Derek's doing a heat check.
There you go.
That's his third 3 of the night. I think Coach wanted him to run something specifically.
That puts him at 11 points, and he's averaging just 3, so really good night for Derek.
Yeah. Well, got the foul there on that possession.
Hutchison gets it to fall for Greencastle. Foul on Atkinson.
Now you're in that point in the game where you got a lot of subs in the game, and so you're wanting to run some stuff and finish it off on a positive note. You're not wanting it to just be helter skelter. I can just tell by the way Coach Mack is talking. He's in that apprehensive time here with 3 minutes to go. Like, come on, let's stay focused and let's run some stuff. Let's get better, no matter what the score is.
Number 12 Taylor fouled our number 12 Atkinson on that drive.
That was good execution off the out of bounds play.
Found Hensley in the corner.
They did run it perfectly. He had his choice which side he wanted to go. He was the inbounder, had his choice which side he wanted to go. He went went out the backside and knocked it down. Good box out by Mason Walls. Oh,
He boxed him all the way out to the three-point line.
He moved him 25 feet. Unfortunately, one of the other guys didn't box his guy out. And got a set play coming here. Oh, see, that's the kind of thing that'll drive you nuts as a coach. You've told everybody to settle down, you call the set, you're ready to run it, and then you have a turnover. Some of the best movement I've seen out of Greencastle so far. It's like appears that they're finally getting used to the pressure, and then we turn them over. Yeah, Coach Mack I think he's going to call this set play until they run it right. Oh. Mason's got to grab those.
You like to see him grab instead of swat at those.
He's doing a great job of blocking out, though. Holy cow.
Need to get him to release off that block.
Yeah,
maybe
he's got to get off of it and go get the ball. But he's making room for the guards to come grab the ball. Right down the lane. Boy, Michael passed up a wide open shot. Good job by Mason getting it back for us, though. There you go, feed him. Hold that target a little bit longer. Had a nice little duck in, but then we turned it over.
Minute and 22 to go. 47-14.
Yeah, the first time we played him, it was 47-26, so we've done a lot better job defensively tonight. Turned him over like crazy. Don't like to see that middle penetration coming from down there. If you can force some baseline, you always got help coming from there, but middle penetration, ooh. Coach Mack really wants to run this play correctly. And he's going to call it again. Maybe if we don't run out of time, he's going to call it again, because I know I've been in that situation.
Keep doing it till we do it right.
He wants to run the play correctly, and I don't blame you. You want to finish on a positive note. Good job getting it back.
The coach is calling for a dribble out here, since it looks like this will be our final, 47-14.
Understandable.
I took this opportunity to mention a couple of our sponsors. We didn't get a chance to get into them because didn't have a lot of timeouts this game, but
right.
Big thanks to State Farm, Spencer Hardware and Lumber, Insurance Services, the Home Team Properties, and Hallmark Mortgage. Really helped make us this opportunity to stream these games possible. So we're really thankful for the community stepping up and put some support to the school and the players and the athletes. And, so that's big time. Thank you.
Without a doubt. I mean, this year with the way things are shaking out, I mean, athletic departments everywhere are losing a lot of money, and so really happy that ours is able to get a lot of people pitching in to help us out, so we can keep things going for the kids, for sure. All smiles over there on the Owen Valley bench. So maybe a little bit sloppy down the stretch the last couple minutes, but that's all right. You know, guys are out there that probably haven't played as many minutes, and it's their time to shake the nerves off and all that kind of stuff. But bottom line is, a win is a win, and
A win is a win.
a lot of happy kids over there on that bench, so that's great. I can't wait to talk to them about it tomorrow in class.
A little scoring summary here just to wrap things up unofficially. Atkinson with 11 points. And then we had Bixler and Douglas both with 8. Hensley with 6. Gonzer with 5. Line and Ross with 3. And rounding things out, I had Hutton with a free throw with 1 point.
We haven't, at least to this point yet, we haven't started doing a player of the game or anything like that. But if we did, man, Caleb Bixler, it would be hard to not give it to him. The way he was just so active and had so many steals and getting his hands on the ball and stuff, and creating turnovers and runouts, and you wouldn't think that he was playing inside as a post player, as active as he was. So yeah, I was really impressed with the way all of them played excellent tonight. But I thought Caleb really stood out as being just what you want out of a guy like that.
Well, I will second that. He came out with a lot of energy and action. Finished with 8 points, but I think he had 4 or 5 steals.
Oh yeah, easily, maybe more than that. Yeah, as a team, that was the thing. Was getting steals and just not giving them shots. When you don't give the other team shots, good things happen.
Well, with that win, that brings your freshman team for Owen Valley up to an 8-3 record.
It's not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. Greencastle drops to 0-4 on the year. I don't have any information on any upcoming games for the freshman boys, but stay tuned here, especially if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You'll get a notification when we put those out for scheduling events in advance. So, thanks for tuning in to us tonight, and again, thanks to all of our sponsors, and I look forward to talking with you again in the future.
All right.